Hey, good morning. Mike Peterson with Mike's Damascus Knives here this morning. This video this morning is going to be on how to straighten a warp after temperament. Now, when I heat treated this was fairly straight, and during temperament, as you can see, the blade took a hell of a warp. So, how do we get this straight? A lot of people would be like, well, it's heat it up and quench it again and straighten it out that way. With Damascus, especially the Damascus I make, this is cable, and the way I temper it, and also, as you can see, that blue line there, we call blue backing or differential drawing. But now the back of the blade and the handle is a lot softer than the cutting edge. With that, and being Damascus, at least the form of Damascus I use, I can straighten this out with a hammer and anvil. So, first what I want to do is I take a look down the back of the blade, and it's crooked. As you can see, it's very crooked. So in my mind, I want to draw a line from the tip of the blade, to the back of the handle. And I want that line to go straight through down the middle as I straighten it. Gives me a point of focus to bring that back to true. And I hold it up so I can look it through the light. So I'm going to move the camera here so you all can see the anvil. And I'm hoping as I do more videos, I get better at this. So, whenever I drop my line, I'm going to start about right here in the middle of the blade and work forward. Bring that, you can tell, I'm going to bring that tip back this direction to the right. I'm not hitting it very hard. Now, being differential drawn, with the blue backing of the blade here, makes that softer, so I'll help pull the blade back. Now you don't want to go hauling off and hitting it too hard because you can break the blade. And some of you folks are probably thinking, hey, didn't you do that one time on a show and it broke the knife in half? Well, that was 1095. This is Damascus, and I wasn't really familiar with 1095 until I was on the show. So, okay, now as you can tell, sorry this view ain't very good. You can tell that blade's starting to come back to center. Now the tip is still curved to the left there, so we just manipulate it back. Oh, this is going to be a beautiful fillet knife. Okay. You can tell that's come back to where it was in the beginning. Ooh, whoops, overcorrected there. Went a little too far. Now it's a little too far to the right. So, correct it back here. Ah, much better. Now the tip is still off a little bit, but I can correct most of that with a grinding. Maybe just a little. Much better. So, as you can tell, that blade is much straighter. Now onto the handle. And that's actually what's making it look off, is the handle is now curved off to the one direction. So we start about right in the middle. Bring that back. A little too much. One thing I like about Damascus is it's really forgiving compared to a straight steel. After temperament, they can be a lot more brittle than Damascus. So, oop. I swear it doesn't take this long usually. It's probably because I'm filming. Sorry about this. So, I've gotten it pretty straight, except for a couple spots. I don't know if y'all can see that very well, but we've pretty much brought it back to true. Now the handle on the back's got a little curve off to the right. or left I should say, sorry. Bring that back just a hair. Of course, we get it right there, there. Most of that, rest of that warpage I can take out of the handle with the flat grinder. That blade is pretty straight. The handle is kind of rolled off with the grind. So I've got plenty of meat there to straighten that out. So fish fillet knife, as you remember in the beginning of the video, was pretty crooked off to the left. Now we've got it out. Now on other steels like 5160 that I've used, I do the same process. I just blew back the back of the blade a lot deeper blue, and I usually leave them a lot more meatier, because when you get up towards the edge of the blade, you don't want to sit there and smack it because you can cause cracks, fractures, or break the blade. Like I said, Damascus is a lot more forgiving than a straight steel, in my experience. And this one, as you can tell, is not too bad. Tap right there and it's straight. So, ooh, perfect. And bigger, longer blades tend to be a lot more. Well, Buffalo Skinner, it took up a slight, well, maybe it didn't. Maybe it didn't. No, slight curve to the left. So I just tap. Not too far. Using the 100-pound anvil here. That's my grandfather's, great-great-grandfather's. Been in the family a while. So, usually I use a glove on my left hand because it's not smart. So, anyway, that's the basics of how I straighten my blades after. And I don't understand why I picked up a lot of warps out of this batch. But it happens. Another gut hook blade. Okay, as the handle's out. Like I taught my students, you know, you always want to draw that imaginary line from the back of the handle to the point. And that way it's in your mind and you see it across the back of the blade, helping you be able to straighten and bring it back to true. Sometimes you beat it the one way and it kind of goes the other one. Perfectly straight. So, again, now we got another one real quick. But anyway, that's how I straighten my blades out. So, we're going to put this on YouTube, and please subscribe and share this page. Thank you much.